Alright, I gotta say, game number 3 between Fly and WarchiefRich was extremely entertaining. Just watching the players play and figuring out their strategies, it really felt like WarchiefRich had got an early advantage and never ever let off the gas. That early Demon Hunter harassment, stopping the Orc Burrow twice and delaying the Voodoo Lounge really put Fly on tilt. Fly, wanting to go for a very fast tier 2, delayed his Voodoo Lounge, delayed his second Orc Burrow, and yes, he did get to tier 2 relatively quickly, but he had nothing to show for it except for a dead Blade Master who was never able to heal. With that said, I want to see how Fly adjusts to what we saw in game number 3. If Fly doesn't adjust his strategy, then I gotta believe that WarchiefRich is just gonna do that same strategy once more, even though the map is here on Crystal Kingdom. Fly spawning as the blue orc on the bottom right hand side of the map. So far, let's see what he's going to be going for. Yes, you see the Voodoo Lounge now coming in, knowing that he needs to not cut corners in order to maintain health on that Blade Master. Meanwhile, on the top left, you can see that WarchiefRich is going for that Demon Hunter. You can see the Ancient of War is ready to go, and it will be trying to take down this Ice Troll Trapper creep camp just outside this, I guess, frozen gate. Now, as the game gets underway and as we are starting to reach the 2-minute mark, what will we be seeing from these players again? So far, the game, we have seen a pretty standard play, but it's really been all about the execution. Whoever is able to execute their strategy better has come out ahead. And I say that because WarCraft 3 has been out for so long that it's very rare that you're actually surprised by a strategy. Now, however, even though you understand and kind of have a good idea of what's coming, that doesn't necessarily mean you can always stop it. The Demon Hunter currently sitting at level 1, gonna go ahead and take out this Ice Troll Trapper, pick up a Claws of Attack +6, a very nice item. Meanwhile, the Blade Master should be doing the same thing as well. He picks up a Circlet of Nobility and has that double healing salve and that speed scroll. With that, the Blade Master could venture off to the north. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter going to continue going after the Nerubian warriors here and the Spiderlings. This is going to be a very easy takedown. I believe the warriors also summon additional Spiderlings. Not quite sure why you wouldn't just take down the Spiderlings first, since that is a true drop-off in how much damage the creep camp will do to you. Blade Master going after a Tuskar Sorcerer now. It looks like that Tuskar Sorcerer will get just constantly poke, slashed, and taken down. Let's see what item it's going to be. It is a Pendant of Energy. Rather nice on a Tauren Chieftain, but that's really not the item that he was looking for just quite yet. If he is concerned about the early game, he knows that he needs to get items that help him immediately. Back at home, you can see we are teching the tier 2. There is that Voodoo Lounge, 23/30. It looks like he did not skimp on any of his builds this time around, as the Demon Hunter also doing a bit of creeping. So this is a bit of mind games, folks. WarchiefRich actually posturing himself in the previous games for very heavy harassment is not doing so here in game number 4. Instead, he is taking the opportunity, and he currently has pretty much free reign to try and go after all these creep camps here. And you can see that now the Demon Hunter is now making his way over. Boot of Speed and Staff of Teleportation is currently on that Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter could try and do a bit of harassment. There is a Windwalk Strike as the Blade Master and the Demon Hunter now back off away from each other. All right, Demon Hunter now making his way back down. What are we gonna be seeing here? The Blade Master now chasing after the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now venturing back. There is a Staff of Teleportation to perhaps regroup with those units. And yes, he does regroup here, sitting at level 2. All right, if we can see him perhaps go after the Goblin Laboratory, he should be able to get to level 3 if he actually ventures forth towards it. Meanwhile, back over here, Demon Hunter trying to clear out the Tuskar Fighters creep camp here. The Demon Hunter will not get to level 3 though, just going to be a little bit shy. Blade Master clearing up the creep camps, now healing up and ready to go. What is the Demon Hunter's next step and his next strategy? WarchiefRich now building Ancients of Wind, and we saw how effective Ancients of Wind were in Game 2, I believe. Game 3 didn't really need them, but they were still a good point to make, as now the Beastmaster does spot this illusion Blade Master. Alright, what's going to be happening next? The Blade Master is now looking to back off. WarchiefRich most likely knows that this illusion is just that, an illusion, and is not going to waste any time trying to take it down. Back over here, the Beastmaster gets in a couple of easy blows. The illusion now down to 607 hit points, still has plenty to attack with, as the Beastmaster now making its way in. Alright, Blade Master is right there. You can see that the Demon Hunter now coming back around the corner. Can they get in enough damage? You can see the Demon Hunter versus the Blade Master, and the Demon Hunter looks like he's actually winning out on the fight. He has slightly better items, but these Orc Grunts could do a lot of damage here in just a moment. There is a mana burn. There is a beautiful Windwalk saving the unit right there. If he had Windwalked earlier, perhaps that Blade Master would not have been able to get off the Windwalk, and he would currently be dead. Alright, let's see what the next attack is. Peons now making their way over, gonna start repairing. You can see a couple of units now just doing a little bit of a standoff chase here. No one really wanting to engage. No, it looks like WarchiefRich is ready to start an engagement and to choose an attack, but he's going to be forced to try and defend his well, I thought he was at a force here. No, not a force. Alright, so let's see what's happening next. The Blade Master and the Beastmaster are dueling it out. The Demon Hunter unable to catch up to the Blade Master, as the Blade Master now runs back inside. Alright, the Blade Master once again getting healed back up. Let's see, the Demon Hunter now needs to continue and engage and take down these Grunts. These Grunts are not going anywhere at all, as the Grunts are just venturing back and forth. Alright, so as opposed to the very fast game in game number 3, game number 4, the pacing on it feels all off. WarchiefRich was unable to carry over that same game tempo into this game here, as the War Chief now looks to just run away again. Blade Master and a Raider get a quick ensnare onto a Beastmaster. Beastmaster now in a little bit of trouble. Are we going to see Staff of Preservation? No, we don't. I'm not quite sure what the lag was there about, but the Demon Hunter should have been able to Staff of Preservation the Beastmaster if it wasn't ensnared. I was just looking at the items. I was wondering, why isn't he actually teleporting it? Didn't bother checking if he did ensnare. There is a quick teleportation. There is the even after the ensnare, and he is teleported all the way back to his base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tauren Chieftain now looking to clear out this Arachnid creep camp. Also hiring a Polar Furbolg Shaman. Very nice mercenary. Can do a lot of damage. It can also just heal and maintain a lot as well, if you are ready for it. The Tauren Chieftain still sitting at level 1 though, needs to get more I guess more experience before really venturing forth, as the Beastmaster is also sitting at level 1. I am surprised by that. I would have expected the Beastmaster to be much higher level, but that is not the case, as the Beastmaster is just lying in wait. Alright, Goblin Tinker now being pulled. We can see that the army of the Orc is now amassing up rather nicely. Let's take a look. 49 over 50 compared to 40 over 50. WarchiefRich is actually a bit behind here. He does have superior tech, but it's not going to matter if his opponent can easily counter the tech. Alright, let's see what's going to be happening next. Shockwave now coming in on a level 2 Orc Chieftain, and still things are not looking good. There goes the Blade Master looking to charge in again. All those units are now backing off and have fallen over. Alright, Blade Master now venturing forward again, unable to do very much, as we're looking at the Druids of the Talon, the Beastmaster, the Goblin Tinker, and the Demon Hunter making a play perhaps off to the north. North side here, you can see that there is a Wisp lying in wait. could try and upgrade to a Tree of Life and start entangling a second gold mine. I would call that right now, as Fly has no idea where exactly his opponent is and may not want to try and engage. All right, there you go. There is a whole bunch of red drakes off in the corner, and the red drakes are going to fall relatively quickly. Meanwhile, back over here, wow, the tree is already gone. Wow, taken down in an instant as the raiders are now come over. All right, let's take a look. A couple of warriors now going to town on all of these grunts alongside a blade master. That the whole entire red army is just gonna dominate. Oh, excuse me, is this red or yellow?
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, let's see. Coming back around, you can see that the Ancient of War is right there. You can see that the orc is still only on one base, even though he is on low upkeep. Meanwhile, we see Rich is at no upkeep and sitting on one base one base as well. So things should be fine at this point. Is WarchiefRich going to be able to hold on to the rest of the game and then fend off Fly, or is Fly just going to simply outplay him as Okoto now comes in? There is a whole bunch of ensnared units. The Spirit Breakers cannot take on that much AoE units, or doesn't have enough AoE to really combat this tightly packed group of units here. All right, let's take a look back. Continuing the fight, you can see more and more are coming back here. The Tauren Chieftain is still wandering off as the Tauren Chieftain wants to finish off a couple of these units. Oh, gets cycloned in time, and there goes another. All right, WarchiefRich's Stone Giant should be animating soon. It just had taunt, and not quite sure why it isn't attacking here. And here you go, the Cyclone just picking up the units, and now should be throwing them around here in just a second. WarchiefRich having a shop right there, able to heal back up. There's a Scroll of Town Portal to try and reposture your army. The Blade Master is in trouble. However, the Blade Master does have Windwalk if it cares to use it, and he does not have it as he is currently low on mana. All right, Demon Hunter continuing to chop away at all of these units. This is starting to look very, very good for Fly. Fly is just, is that Fly? Yeah, Fly is looking extremely strong right now. If he can fend off the attack, that would pretty much level the playing field, because even though the Clockwork Goblin Pocket Factory doesn't give experience, those little Clockwork Goblins, I believe, do. All right, let's see. Hires a Polar Phobos Shaman off over here. Buys Scroll of Town Portal. So both of them are now restocking their items and trying to figure out where they could possibly go next. All right, where is the Panda? Panda is off over here. There's a Scroll of Town Portal. The Tinker does not have anything as of yet. It will take some time. All right. Raiders, Shamans, now looking to come inside and finish off this base. There is a Potion of Mana. Are they going to go after the units? Yes, it looks like they may just finish off the warrior. And what is happening here? Do we still have a loose ball, or just not a loose ball, a loose control here? And where exactly is that Blade Master? Blade Master not being seen. Beastmaster is still in the center portion right there. I thought that the Demon Hunter, now coming back together, needs to regroup with his army and try and make a bit of a play. Demon Hunter sitting at level 3 should probably drop the Belt of Giant Strength first. There you go, heal up and now pick it back up, as that is a way to ensure you have a lot of, that you're always using the upper bound on your hit points. All right, it's starting to get really hot in this house. I need to turn on the AC. I think I stepped outside, it was like 106 or 105. So I am getting very, very hot with 3 computers on. Hopefully I'll be able to take a little bit of a break here after this game. But so far, you can see a mana burn now off onto the Blade Master. Blade Master is actually going to be in a little bit of trouble. Is he going to Windwalk again? No, he is not. And he is not going to be able to get out. The Clockwork Goblins may be able to come out here in just a moment. And there is the Clockwork Goblins as the Raiders are now in position here. There's a Scroll of Healing saving one Raider, but eventually it will get taken down still. Blade Master now going after the hero as the Blade Master now backing off. All right, you have a lot of Spirit Walkers. The Spirit Walkers are in a bit of trouble. Are we going to perhaps see a disenchant as the Raiders are now popping out here? Are we going to go after all of these units? Then there is Tome of the Undead. And now just constantly fighting by Fly. Fly with the Tauren Chieftain and the Blade Master actually has a very, very strong 1-2 punch, and that Tauren Chieftain is actually very close to level 4. If the Tauren Chieftain can get to level 4 in addition to the Blade Master already at level 4, it should be more than enough to try and handle all of that, or handle all of his opponent's units. So far, Tauren Chieftain now wandering around here. Meanwhile, the Blade Master is trying to hide off to the north. I don't see him on the minimap. Wherever could he be? All right, there he is. Yes, there's that Blade Master now running all the way back and now running back over to rejoin his army. All right, Fountain of Mana. The Tauren Chieftain now pretty much full on mana. Will be able to get off a lot of shockwaves. And the question is now, what will the next play and the next fight be? All right, Fairy Dragons, Master Roots of the Talon, Goblin Tinker most likely inbound, going up against Blade Master and a Tauren Chieftain, a handful of mercenaries, and a whole bunch of grunts with Spellbreakers or Spirit Walkers. That should be extremely important, as here we go. Here's the engagement. All right, the Shamans now doing easy damage here. It looked like Fly's army just wanted to come here and try and make something happen, and that is just not working until now. All right, let's see. Potion of Invulnerability. What is WarchiefRich doing here? He is just hunkering down and buying tons of supply.
Forces are under attack.
All right. Coming through. Let's take a look at this. Shaman, level 8, could get taken down very easily. Demon Hunter and the Beastmaster. Perhaps the Goblin Tinker should be here alone. Give him a little bit more health and a little bit more experience. The Beastmaster is currently sitting at level 3. There goes the teleport back home. And there you have it. All right, in comes a major fight. The Tauren Chieftain now trying to get off a shockwave. Does do exactly that. The units are still engaging here. And it looks like another mana burn does go down. Scroll Town Portal, all the units will be backing off, and this game has been back and forth throughout everything. All right, let's come back around. Let's take a look. We can see that the Druids of the Talon are now making their way across the map. Goblin Tinker sitting at level 2. Beastmaster sitting at 3. Demon Hunter sitting at 4. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter is at 4. Wait, hold on. Wait, blue. Blade Master or Tauren Chieftain is at 4 and Blade Master is at 4, so the healing or the experience is actually feels a little bit higher for Fly now. And what happened to the advantage that WarchiefRich had for so long? It looks like it just stepped away from him for just a little bit. As you now see a Tauren Chieftain now up in the air. The problem was or is going to be that shockwave. That shockwave can easily eat through many of these units here. And now we are still seeing the fight go down. Fly and WarchiefRich still battling it out. So far, the attacks are slowly pushing back WarchiefRich. WarchiefRich looks like he has the larger army, but he has to be very careful. Actually, no. If he can just focus fire down all the necessary units, he should be fine. But WarchiefRich now comes in with a Goblin Tinker. A Goblin Tinker may get taken down. No, the Goblin Tinker does not survive. It ends up getting taken down there, and all the units are now back on the run. All right, 31 over 50 supply compared to 47 over 70. It looks like Fly is actually in dominant control Even the fights have been going his way. And with that said, I think Fly will be the victor here in game number 4, barring any sudden comeback from WarchiefRich. WarchiefRich still sitting at level 4. He needs to figure out what his next strategy is going to be. He needs to figure out how he's going to heal up all of his units. The Moonwells are currently bone dry, and he really wants to just heal up. That's the problem with going straight Dryads. You don't really have any serious healing unless you try to go for bears as well, and then bears open up their own issue that needs to be rectified. All right, let's take a look at this. Shaman now heading down over here to the bottom left. It is going to just gain a whole bunch of mana here as the... Come on. All right, there you go. There is that double heal from the healing salves, and this should be more than enough. Meanwhile, on the top right-hand side of the map, we can see that WarchiefRich is still trying to creep out this fountain of mana. Should be able to do so fairly easily. And now what is going to be happening? The Fairy Dragon and this poor Quill Beast is attempting to attack and take down some of the units here. All right, Demon Hunter going to go ahead and finish it off. You can see there is a Hawk in the air. Still no attack. Opted to get, I believe, level 2 Quill Beast first, who do, in fact, have, I believe it's Bloodlust, that help them attack faster. All right, Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 5 now. So very strong creeping coming in from the Orc army. Level 5 and level... I thought I saw level 3 in there, but that could have been one of the... no, level 5 as well. Not quite sure where that Blade Master is, as we are running off to the north. There is the Blade Master. Blade Master is hiding in plain sight. 406 mana or maximum mana, and he is just absolutely destroying everything. Blade Master now going after against WarchiefRich. WarchiefRich continuing the fight here. You can see that the units are now made their way over. Shockwave takes down all the Wisp in pretty much one big blow, and WarchiefRich, who looked like he had such a large advantage, now pretty much has nothing at all. You can see that the Demon Hunter is going to try and engage here. Also, the Beastmaster is still trying to engage. There's the Clockwork, the Pocket Factory, making sure to just constantly drop off units. And wow, is this Beastmaster going to be able to get out of there? No, he is not. Now taken down. And with that said, once the Beastmaster is gone, it is just time to say GG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed Game 4. Bigger reverse than in Game 3, as Fly evens up the series at 2 games apiece. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.